CAT 2024 Quant Slot 1. Question number 1. It says Renu would take 15 days working 4 hours per day to complete a certain task, whereas Seema would take 8 days while working hours per day to complete the same task. So the questions from time and work. They decide to work together to complete the task. That means we may use LCM method, the unit method. Seema agrees to work for double the number of hours per day as Renu, while Renu agrees to work for double the number of days as Seema. If Renu works 2 hours per day, then the number of days Seema will work is. That is what the answer we have to find out. So let's see. The question says that Renu takes 15 days. If I talk about Renu, she works for 15 days and every day she works for 4 hours. That means in total she works for 60 hours to complete the task. Then we have Seema. Seema takes 8 days and she works for 5 hours. That means their efficiency is not same. So Seema takes 40 hours. So let's say the LCM method, the LCM of 60 and 40, that is 120. Let's say the total unit that the task has to be complete with, the total number of units, that is 120. And Rima's efficiency is 120 by 60, that means 2 hours, 2 units per hour. That is units divided by number of hours. So she takes 2 units per hour. And when we talk about Seema, he does 120 divided by 40, 3 units per hour. I hope this is quite clear. This is a unit method, the LCM method which we take. Now the question says, further it says, Seema agrees to work for double the number of hours per day as Renu, while Renu agrees to work for double the number of days as Seema, and it is given to us that Renu works 2 hours per day. That means Seema agrees to work double the number of hours. That means Seema agreed to work for 4 hours per day. And it says Renu agrees to work for double the number of days as Seema. So let's say Seema works for X days. So Renu will work for 2x days. Let's now make the equation. So Renu, sorry, she is working for 2 hours per day. That means 2 hours into number of days that we are not aware about for Renu right now. And Seema is going to for 4 hours multiplied by number of days that we are not aware. So let's see what exactly we have said. We said Seema will take X days, Renu will take 2x. So Renu will take 2x and Seema will take 4x. That means the total hours, Renu will do 4x and Seema will also do 4x. Now in these 4x hours, Renu, this is Renu, as she is doing 2 units per hour, so in 4x hours multiplied by 2 units, and in Seema 4x hours multiplied by 3 units. Now both these units in total should be equal to 120. That is Renu's work and this is Seema's work. Now this total comes out to be 8x plus 12x, which is equal to 20x. Now 20 into 6, that means x is equal to 6. Now what was x? The x we have taken the number of days Seema is going to work, and the question we have, that for how much time the number of days Seema will work, the answer gonna be 6 as we just calculated it. I hope it is quite clear. Let's go to the question number 2. When 10 raised to power 100 is divided by 7, the remainder is what? Now let's do this also. Now the question given to us, that is 10 raised to power 100 divided by 7. Now by the polynomial theorem, which says if I divide x plus a by x, where this is raised to power n, this means the remainder is going to be a raised to power n. This is going to be the remainder. We're going to use this single theorem and we're going to find the answer out. Now this going to be, now this can be a k or kx, the multiple of x also. So here we have 7 plus 3 raised to power 100 divided by 7. This leaves me with the remainder, that is 3 raised to power 100. Now this 3 raised to power 100 by 7, we can write 3 cube, that is 3 cube 27, which is just 1 less than 7's multiple, raised to power 33 multiplied by 3 raised to power 1 by 7. If I open it, I'll get the same 3 raised to power 100. Now, why did we do 3 raised to power 3? A very simple reason. I need to find out a power of 3 where the value will be equal to some multiple of 7 or just one less or more than power of any multiple of 7. So 3 square is 9, that is 7 plus 2. 3 cube is 27, that is 28 minus 1. That means this 27 I can write 28 minus 1 power 33 divided by 7 multiplied by 3. Now this is a multiple of 7. So the remainder is going to be minus 1 raised to power 33 multiplied by 3 by 7. This comes out to be minus 1 into 3 is minus 3 by 7. This leaves me with the remainder of minus 3, and that is the answer I should get. It's quite easy, very simple. If somebody is aware about only this particular theorem, they can easily do it. Question number 3. Okay, so we don't have minus 3 in the options. So if we don't have minus 3, that means if I plus 7, the answer is plus 4. That is the answer here. So Abodi concept, if you guys are aware about. So it's minus 3 or I can say plus 4. That is the answer. Number 3. The sum of all 4-digit numbers that can be formed with the distinct non-zero digits A, B, C, D, with each digit appearing exactly once in every number, 153310 plus n, where n is a single digit natural number, then the value of A plus B plus C plus D plus n is what? Let's try to do this also. Now the question says the number has 4 digits A, B, C, and D, and the 4-digit number, that means the number of ways we can arrange them is 4 factorial. That answer going to be 24. There are 24 different numbers we have, and as there are 4 different numbers and we are not going to repeat them, that means if I talk about 10,000 thousand unit, hundreds unit, tens unit, and units digit number, each one of them going to be 6 times at each place. That means A will be 6 times at 1000, A will be 6 times at 100, A will be 6 times at 10, and A will be 6 times at unit digit. And the same for true for B, C, D. That means the 1000 value which I'm gonna get, that is for 6 times I'm gonna get A here. So that means 6000 times I'll get A, 6000 times I'll get B, 6000 plus, then I have, if I put A, B, C, D at hundreds place, so it's gonna be value for that gonna be A into 100, so 6 times going to be here. So 600 times A, 600 times B, 600 times C, and 600 times of D. The same way if I put at tens place, so that is 6 into 10, 60. 60 times I'll get A, 60 times I'll get B. The same way if I have 6, the total comes out to be 6,666 of A plus B plus C plus D. That is the sum of all these 24 numbers. Now, they said the value for this is 153310 plus n. This is equal to 153310 plus n. So if I divide 1533 1,53,310 by 6,666, I'll get the value as somewhere around 22 point something. But I know this is complete, and to make it 23 I need to add 8 into this. So if I divide 153310 in spite of 08 by 4 times 6, I'll get the answer as 23. Now that means this A plus B plus C plus D, the value of this is going to be 23, and this n is 8. Now the answer they have, the question they have put to us, that A plus B plus C plus D plus n. So the value of this 23 plus 8, that is 31. That is the answer what we get. That is the answer here. Question number 4. There are 4 numbers such that average of first 2 numbers is 1 more than the first number. So it's from averages. Average of first 3 numbers is 2 more than the average of first 2 numbers. Average of first 4 numbers is 3 more than average of first 3 numbers. Then the difference between largest and the smallest number. Let's find it out. In the first row, as they said, there are 4 numbers. So let's say A is less than B, B is less than C, and C is less than D. So I'm putting them in this order. Now they say the sum of first 2 numbers, A plus B, is 1 more than the first number. This is what exactly it says. The average of first 2 numbers is 1 more than the first number. So this is going to be equal to, if I put A plus 1, that will summarize it. Now from here, if I solve it, let's do a cross multiplication. I get A plus B, that is equal to 2A plus 2. So 2A minus A is A. That means the value of B, I get A plus 2. So this is the first value A. The second value we have B, A plus 2. That means that is just 2 more than the first term. Now if I talk about the further question, it says the average of first 3 numbers, that is A plus B plus C by 3, that is 2 more than average of first 2 numbers. 2 more than, that means the average of first 2 numbers A plus B by 2. If I plus 2 here, then that gets equal. Now if I solve this, this is A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus, if I take LCM here, plus 4 divided by 2. This is divided by 3. Now if I cross multiply, we get twice of A plus twice of B plus twice of C. That is equal to thrice of A plus thrice of B plus 12. Now if I put the value, or before the value, let's just calculate it. It says this A plus B minus 2C, that is equal to minus 12. Now put the value of B, A plus 2 here. A plus 2 instead of B, we get 2A plus 2, or I'll say 2A minus 2C, that is equal to minus 14, or I can say A minus C is equal to minus 7, or I can say C is equal to A plus 7. So we got the C value, that is also in terms of A. That the third term is 7 more than A. So if I same way, if I can find out for D, for that the equation says the sum of the average of first four numbers is three more than the average of first three numbers. Three more. So we'll take LCM straight away here. I can write 9 here, then I'll do a cross multiplication. I get thrice of A plus thrice of B plus thrice of C plus thrice of D, that is equal to 4 times A plus 4 times B plus 4 times C plus 36. We get A plus B plus C minus 3D, that is equal to minus 36. Now for B and C, use the values from here. This is A plus B means A plus 2 and C means A plus 7 minus 3D, that is equal to minus 36. So we get 3A minus 3D, 3 common, plus 2 plus 7 goes towards that side. That means become minus 45 minus 15. That means D becomes A plus 15. Now the difference they have asked in the first term and the last term, the smallest and the largest. The smallest is A and the largest is D, value for which is A plus 15. That means the answer I'm going to get, the difference is 15. That is here. The question number 5. The question number 5 says two places A and B are 45 kilometers apart and connected by a straight road. Anil goes from A to B while Sunil goes from B to A. Starting at the same time, they cross each other at exactly 1 hour 30 minutes. If Anil reaches B exactly 1 hour 15 minutes after Sunil reaches, the speed of Anil will be what? Now, this is the question on the meeting of two people, and the time has been given after that. So, let's first of all understand the question. First of all, there are 2 points A and B which are 45 kilometers apart. Now from A, Anil starts. We don't know the speed. From B, Sunil starts. We don't know the speed. But we know that they meet somewhere here. Let's say they meet here and after 3 by 2 hours. That is the time given to me, T. And then they say if Anil reaches B exactly 1 hour 15 minutes after Sunil reaches A, that means Sunil reached A first and Anil's speed should be low. And the difference in time, that is 1 and 1 by 4, that is after meeting point. So after the meeting point, Sunil reached A. So Sunil has reached here and Anil also reached here. But let's say if Sunil took T1 time, then Anil took T1 plus 1 and 1 by 4 hours. So he took 1 and 1 by 4 time extra. Now the question that we have, that the speed of Anil we have to find out. Now, speed of Anil, to find it this out, if you guys remember, there is a formula which we have that says the time when the two people meet, that is equal to square root of time that they are taking in reaching the other points. That means the T1 is here, the time taken by A, Anil, after this point, how much time it has taken, and the T2 is the time taken by Sunil to reach point A, that is after they meet Anil at T point, at this point. So that means T is given to us. This T is equal to the time when they meet. So that is 3 by 2 is equal to square root of T1 is given to me as T1 and T2 is given to me as T1 plus 5 by 4. Now if I put this at right left hand side, becomes square. That means 9 by 4 is equal to T1 multiplied by T1 plus 5 by 4. Now if I just solve this further, this becomes T1 square plus 5 by 4 T1 minus 9 by 4 equal to 0. Quadratic equation become. Now let's solve this. Let's multiply 4 on both the sides. So we'll get this as 4. And when we solve it, we get 4t1 square plus 9t1 minus 4t1 minus 9 equal to 0. From here, I'll take t1 common. So we get 4t1 plus 9 minus 1 common. We got 4t1 plus 9. That is equal to 0. That means we have either t1 should be equal to 1 or time should be equal to minus 9 by 4. So that is not possible. That means t1 is equal to 1. The time taken by Anil now, that is 3 by 2 hours plus t1 plus 1 by 4. That means this is 1 3 by 2 plus t1 1 and 1 by 4 is 5 by 4. The total time taken gonna be 4. 2 into 3 6 plus 4 plus 5, that is 15 by 4 hours. And the formula of speed that we have, distance upon time, the distance is 45 kilometer which he traveled. 45 upon 15 by 4, 4 gets multiplied. That means the speed of Anil is 12 kilometer per hour. That is the answer I get. This was the end of the fifth question. We'll come up with the more videos with the more questions so we can just solve this out, not trying to keep these videos long. So one can go through the questions very easily at their own pace. So the answer, we're going to have 12. That is the answer. In the next video, we'll be coming up with the next 5 questions. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you guys understood it. Any doubts you have, you may write in the comment section. So I hope you guys will subscribe us, like us, comment, and share with your friends so they can get the maximum benefit. Thank you so much for watching.